I have met a lot of these individuals who have been trying to do that with the UPSC examination, and then they thought that maybe it's taking a lot of toll on us and a lot of time from our growing up years. So it's better that we shift our focus. How do you see that shift when they make that decision that now I'm not going to pursue this further because I understood that it's a chase that probably I will not win, or I don't want to be part of? They deciding to do something else. Do you see that positively?
Of course, I see it positively. You can be brilliant and you will not make the cut. But it's also extremely addictive because you're always like, okay, it didn't happen this time. Maybe next time. Maybe next time. So
restart.
So then you kind of get stuck saying, yeah, I did this so well so far. I need to just up this game a little bit and maybe do it next time. And you look at somebody else you think is mentally not as bright as you are, and that person's made it. So like, if he's made it, why can't I make it again? That whole competition syndrome. And there are only a very few people who smartly decide, you know what, this is a mug's game. I've given it a shot. Now it isn't happening. Let me do something different. There are industries being churned out for these competitive exams, not just civil services, of all sorts. To me, that's the death of learning, and that is also where you make children feel inferior, you harden them, they start undervaluing themselves. I mean, it's a wretched space if you ask me.
Wow, that's very powerful. Related to this is something that I wanted to ask you, and there's a new film. I don't know whether you've watched 12 Fail or not.
Oh, I loved it. My
so
God.
Again, there are two sides of it. One side of it says that you need to get up and you need to chase your dream, irrespective of whatever you are going through, and you have to restart. But a lot of these people who are restarting probably will never reach there, right? Even after 4th, 5th attempt, and then they have lost 5 years of their life, and then they are clueless as to what to do next, right? How do we then take a call? When do you take that call? How do you understand that probably this is not ideal for me to restart?
I just think that it depends on the individual more than anything else, because it's up to the individual to take that call that, I've tried thrice, I may have another 2 attempts, but there's a trend to this and something I'm doing that isn't right. I've gone to all the training classes, I've taken all the coaching, I've taken the whole world's, versions of different responses to what I need to be answering during the exams, and I'm still not making it, right? It means either I'm not cut out for this, or there's something that I can't really place my finger on it. So it's best I step back while I can still cut my losses. And I haven't crossed, because here in India, employment is something that people look for. And also employers look at youngsters who've come in, 5 saal kuch nahi kiya isne.
Right.
What were you doing for 5 years? So we start tending to judge when you hit the employment market. Or alternatively, then people start looking at exploring other ways of entering the job market. So there are other less fiercely competitive exams. For instance, you have the subordinate service exams. You have a lot of non-competitive technical focused exam. They start exploring other options. There are others who step completely away and say, you know what, I'm out of this. Maybe I want to teach, or maybe I want to draw, or maybe I want to go up into the hills and do something different.